Lesson 1, ratios. First ratio, we have 1 dog and 3 treats. That ratio would be 1 to 3. Our next ratio, we have 4 lacrosse balls and 1 lacrosse stick. That ratio is 4 to 1. For our third ratio, we have 3 bricks and 2 shovels, which equals 3 to 2. Ratios can also change. Remember we had 3 treats and 1 dog? If we give the dog 1 treat, now the ratio is 1 dog to 2 treats. You can also add to ratios. I still have 4 lacrosse balls and 1 lacrosse stick, but if I add 1 lacrosse stick, the ratio is now 4 to 2. If I have 3 bricks and 2 shovels and take 1 shovel out, what is my ratio now? If you said 3 to 1, you're correct. Why don't you go ahead and pause the video and try and tell me the ratio between tennis rackets and hockey sticks. If you said 5 to 3, then you're correct. Our next lesson is proportions. Let's say you want to make a cake. The recipe asks for 3 cups of flour and 1 cup of water. In ratios, when you write a colon, you say the word 2. So it's 3 cups of flour to 1 cup of water. But let's say you're hungry and you want a cake twice as big. All you have to do is multiply each number by 2. So the 3 would equal 6, and the 1 would equal 2. The ratio is now 6 cups of flour to 2 cups of water, so 6 to 2. The cake will taste exactly the same, but now you'll have twice the cake. Now it's your turn. Let's see if you can make that ratio twice as big. If you said 8 to 6, then you're correct. Now that you know ratios and proportions, lesson 3 is percents. Let's talk about percents. Right now, I have 1 cupcake cut into 4 pieces, which is 4 over 4, which equals 100%. If I eat 1 piece of the cupcake, that leaves me with 3, which equals 3 over 4. 3 divided by 4 equals 0.75. And to turn that into a percent, you move the decimal place over twice to the right. That will give you 75%. If I eat 1 more piece of the cupcake, that'll leave me with 2, which equals 2 out of the original 4. So you do 2 over 4. You can also reduce the 2 over 4 to 1/2, because 1/2 times 2 is 2 over 4. So to get the amount I've eaten so far, you do 2 divided by 4, or 1 divided by 2, which equals 0.5, and then you move the decimal place over twice to the right, which gives you 50, which is 50%. If I've eaten 3 out of the 4 pieces, what is the percent of the remaining cupcake? If you said 25%, you're correct. Thanks for stopping by and learning about ratios, proportions, and percents. I hope you learned a lot, and make sure you do the worksheets in class. Remember, stay in school.